Greetings, this is the Foxeer Legend 3 provided by GearBest for the review. This is a high quality flat form action camera capable of 4K 30 frames a second. It uses the Umbrella A12 chipset and the image sensor is the Sony IMX1177 12 megapixels, same as the SJ7 and the Thi T5e, which are both top of the range cameras, so high hopes for this one. Field of view 155 degrees, electronic image stabilization. It has an OLED screen on the top so that you can change the settings out in the field. It doesn't have an LCD screen for viewing the image. 1000 milliamp hour removable battery. It has TV out, so you can use it for FPV, and it's Wi-Fi capable too. Alright, let's have a look in the box. In the box we get a nice little user manual, quite decent actually. It's a warranty card or something like that. The camera itself, it's quite a chunky camera. It's about the same size as a GoPro, I guess, without the lens on the front. It's bigger than the Mobius, a little bit bigger than the Runcam 2. Little box of goodies, and in the box we get a mounting strap, Velcro strap sort of thing, nicely rubberized on the inside. One of those nice flat ribbon style USB charging and transfer cables, micro USB, and the TV out or FPV cable. That's a nice cable, right angled micro USB connector, video and power for external power. Okay, let's have a look at the camera. Left hand side we have the power on and selection button. On the right hand side we have the shutter button and menu selection. Lens on the front and little microphone hole there. On the back we have HDMI and micro USB and little battery case and the removable battery. It doesn't come with a skeleton housing or a mount to mount it on a tripod, which is unfortunate because you have to come up with your own method of mounting that if you want to. I quite like these flat form cameras, especially for using as a hatcam and for mounting on your plane, and I'll demonstrate them in a little while as well. Works quite well in those situations. Alright, so let's have a look at how it works now. Push and hold for a few seconds to turn it on. And this is the lovely little OLED screen. So by default the image stabilization is on, the Wi-Fi is on. You can see the little icons, image stabilization, Wi-Fi there, battery indicator. We push the left hand button to cycle between video mode, photo mode and the settings. Let's go and have a look at the settings. So at the resolution, that's 1080-60, we can choose 1080-30 super view, 1080-30, then the 4:3 settings, 240 frames a second. Scrolling down through more 720s, then it goes up to 4K 30, 4K super view 25, and the 4:3 settings, 2.730, 2.5 60, 2.5 30, lots of different settings. Some more 4:3 settings, 1080, is that 1080 120? Yeah, 1080 super view 60, lots of different settings, but I'll use it on 1080 30 is my standard setting. That'll do me. So then we can go down photo size, choose different photo sizes, 4:3 aspect ratio, 16:9 aspect ratio, and smaller resolutions if you want to. I'll leave it on the maximum resolution. Video quality, photo quality, quick capture, which means it just starts capturing as soon as you turn it on. Image stabilization on and off. Motion detection. Dual files. Turn the video stamp on and off. That's the date and time on the video or photos. Time-lapse video on and off. This is a lot of fun. I've been playing with this. So what you do is select the time between frames captured, and it goes from 1 second right up to 60 seconds, those selections. That's very good choices. Slow motion, I don't know what that is really. Looping video to record in little time segments. self-timer, that's a good setting. Photo burst, multiple photos with one push of the shutter button. Auto photo, probably takes photos as soon as you turn it on. Card DV, which means it will start recording as a dash cam as soon as there's power supplied to it. Delay off, NTSC or PAL. Light frequency, on-screen display. This will be for the FPV view, I guess, or the HDMI out view. Auto on and auto off. TV out, that's the FPV setting. Turn the beeps on and off. Video alarm, set that at different times to alert you when that time has passed while you're recording video. You can change the microphone volume, sharpness, white balance, EV, choose different scenes, different effects. Metering, set up the time, date format, enable Bluetooth, I don't know what that is. Turn the Wi-Fi on and off, Wi-Fi setup, format the card, default settings and the version, and back to the resolution. Press and hold the right hand button to back out of it. Back into video, photo or settings again. Now there is a Wi-Fi app you can download from iTunes or the Android store or whatever it's called Foxeer. And I haven't been able to get it to function properly yet. It just doesn't want to work with my phone for some reason. Might be a bit too old or something like that. The Wi-Fi network from the camera shows up on my phone. I just can't get the app to work for some reason. Who knows what's going on there. Alright, let's have a look at the TV out or FPV setting. On the screen here I have the TV out selected as on, and I also have the on-screen display turned on too, so we'll see how that goes. Plug in the little micro USB cable, plug into the video transmitter. There we go. Oh, look at that. Excellent. We can do the setup on the FPV screen as well. Excellent. So there's the view, and that's pretty decent. And we've got the on-screen display on down here. Get some recording going. It shows you that it's recording. It's not bad at all. Is it distorted at all? Pays to look at something circular. It looks pretty undistorted to me, and it's full 16:9 frame too. Very nice. One problem with using this sort of camera as an FPV camera is that you can get settings thrown up on the screen. Was it RC Shim showed that if you run out of card or it's getting at low power, you'll get a big low power setting or low capacity setting on the screen, which will ruin your FPV experience. So it's best not to rely on this as an FPV camera, I think. Better to use it as an HD recording camera. Now I might turn the OSD off and see if that changes that information down below there. OSD is now off. Back out to, there we go. So now we've just got a pure widescreen view. 1080/60, no image stabilization. $4K30, no image stabilization. It's extremely windy at the moment, 20 knots or so, wild and cold. 1080/30 with image stabilization. $1080/30 with image stabilization. 4K 30, no image stabilization. This is just using the Runcam 3 microphone on my hat, and the volume's at 80%. I can turn it up or down if I need to. There's a bit of breeze at my back now. I better start off this way.
34 minutes, engine on.
This is my new Bixler 3. First, I did a maiden flight the other day. This is sort of my first decent full flight on a calm day. Going very well. I'll fly up into the sun a bit. See how it handles it. A little bit of wind noise maybe. So, after playing with it for a few days, what do I think? It is a high quality flat form action camera, about the same size as the Runcam 2, just a tiny bit bigger, I guess. I really like the little OLED screen. Makes changing the settings in the field very easy. I would really like a tripod mount adapter for it, but it doesn't come with one. I couldn't get the Wi-Fi app to work with my phone. Other people may have more success with newer phones. I don't know what's going on there. Hopefully that will be fixed. Image quality is super sharp, very, very sharp. Nice smooth colours, natural colours and smooth tones. A little bit bluey colour cast compared to the Mobius, I think, but very nice quality. I was testing it in very windy and high contrasty conditions, and I guess it struggled with the bright sky near the horizon, like a lot of these cameras do. But there were no compression artifacts or stepped or posterized tones. It was a very, very nice image quality. Works very well as a hatcam and an onboard camera. I'm not too sure about the image stabilization. I don't really know how well that was working. Seems to jump around a little bit even with the image stabilization on. But the 4K recording was absolutely stunning on my big screen. You probably won't be able to see that in this 1080 rendered YouTube video. But a very, very high quality flat form action cam. Highly recommended. Thanks to GearBest for providing it for the review, and thanks for watching.